Whoa. Hi, I'm Beryl, and the theme for today's video is mushrooms. In today's episode, we are going to be looking at dishes from Austria, Haiti, and Indonesia. In the next episode, we're gonna look at dishes from Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Slovakia. Just to, keep you excited for the second mushroom episode. The artist today is Nat Donaldson. She does realistic watercolor and ink architectural paintings. To paint some of these buildings, she said she would literally drop a pin on Google Maps, zoom in, and paint what she saw. I think that is super, super cool. If you have not subscribed, now would be a good time so that you don't miss the follow-up to the exciting mushroom episode. Okay, let's get cooking.
My name is Nina, I am Austrian and currently I'm staying in Mexico. Today I want to talk about a dish called Knödel mit Schwammerlsauce. That translates to dumplings with mushroom sauce. It's a dish that every family in Austria has their own recipe for, but basically most of the time it is a breadcrumb-based dumpling, about the size of the palm of your hand. And then we have a mushroom sauce that is most typically made with white button mushrooms because they're available in the supermarket year-round. I usually eat Knödel mit Schwammerlsauce the way my grandmother makes it, and that would be with chanterelle mushrooms and then some juniper berries and laurel or bay leaves for extra flavor. She's the best cook I know, so her version of this dish is the best version. I learned to make this from my dad, and it was one of the first dishes I taught to my younger brother, who's obsessed with dumplings, and he is so proud of how well he makes them. It's a competition now between our grandmother and him and me, whose dumplings are the roundest and have the best surface and are the best for dipping in sauce and all that. And what's great with the dumplings is that no matter how they come out, it's always right. So if you make them kind of soft and they are really fluffy, then you can say, yeah, perfect for using with sauce. But when they come out rather firm, it's still great, because then you can say, oh yeah, that's perfect for the next day use. And that is chopping them in thin slices and frying them, and then you throw an egg on top, and then you have a very classic Austrian dish as well.
Oh no! No! No. Oh, crap. I don't know what I did wrong.
I think this is one of the best uses of mushrooms because the mushrooms are really the star of the show. The main flavor of the dish is mushroom. They are not just there among 12 other things. And that is absolutely lovely too.
That dumpling gave me a lot of grief, but I do believe that I persevered. No! So Nina helped me out and sent me a little video on how to pronounce the dish.
I know German words are hard to pronounce and Austrian is worse. So, the dish is pronounced Knödel.
Knödel.
And the sauce is Schwammerlsauce.
Schwammerlsauce.
Knödel mit Schwammerlsauce. I hope that helps.
So this is me eating Knödel mit Schwammerlsauce. How did I do? How is this bread dumpling? Okay, my bread dumpling might be a little on the hard side, but we saw how soft it was before, aka just completely fell apart, so I'll take it. Whoa. It is like dumplingy. Okay, these mushrooms are out of this world. The texture on them is perfect. They're still chewy. I don't like really mushy mushrooms. These are still kind of chewy. They have some of their density, but this cream sauce. So while I will say the dumpling was very hard to make, The mushroom part was not. I think that the problem that I had when I made the dumpling the first time was, number one, the water was boiling too much, but also secondly, that the dough was just too wet. I let this second one sit for a while in the little pouch that I made, but I truly believe that the pouch was why this dumpling worked. Even though this was a stressful start, I feel like this was a successful end. If you wanted to do this but didn't want to make the dumpling because it was a little difficult, I think gnocchi would be absolutely delicious with this and kind of feel the same vibe. Really though, my biggest takeaway is that I feel confident in saying Knödel mit Schwammerlsauce. And now for a quick ad from HelloFresh, I'm going to be making their one-pan mushroom cauliflower risotto. See what they did there? This recipe uses button mushrooms, so, fit the theme. You guys might be surprised to know that I'm actually a HelloFresh customer, which is one of the reasons why I love when they work with me on my channel. I feel like they make cooking easy and approachable. Like, you can cook so many different types of dishes from honestly all around the world almost effortlessly. One thing that often gets brought up is the waste, but HelloFresh actually has a 25% lower carbon footprint than meals made from store-bought groceries. What gets me though is that their recipes are simple to follow. There are 50 weekly menu and market items to choose from, so you can think less about what you have to make for dinner and more about literally anything else. It's nice. And boom, my one-pan mushroom cauliflower risotto is done. And it looks really good. Just like the picture. Mushroom risotto, one pan, such a simple cleanup. I love it. It's creamy and rich, and it definitely feels like the mushrooms are the star of the show. If you're interested in signing up, go to HelloFresh.com, use my code BERYL16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. Okay, let's get on to the next dish.
Hello everyone, my name is Anisa. I live in Depok City, Indonesia. The recipe that I'm going to share with you is steamed tofu and mushroom, or we call it Pepes tahu jamur in Indonesia. Pepes itself means cooking method using banana leaf as the food wrapping. And for the main ingredient, we usually using oyster mushroom because it's really easy to find here in Indonesia. But you can definitely change any kind of mushroom, or you can even change the main ingredients with chicken, fish, or even salted fish with a lot of herbs and spice, of course. And I think the Pepes itself really memorable and really delicious, comfy, and have special place in people's heart. For myself, I think it reminds me of my sister because we used to eat this a lot, and my mom used to make it for us. I think you should definitely try this dish because it's really delicious, it's flavorful, and I think if you don't have the banana leaf, you can definitely use the mold. So you press the peppers into the mold and then you steam it and then enjoy.
I mean, the fact that I even knew where to buy banana leaves is a testament to how far I've come with this channel. And the fact that I just went for it. I steamed something in banana leaves in my railroad-style kitchen in New York City. Yeah! I love it. Whoa. Whoa, this is so limey. The lime leaves are giving it a much stronger flavor than I would have assumed. Although, I guess it makes sense. I'm not really tasting the tofu that much, but I'm definitely getting the mushrooms. And it was cool to shred the mushrooms rather than chop them up, so the texture is definitely a little bit different. I don't know if I love how lime forward the flavor in this is, but other than that lime addition, I love everything else. It's definitely I feel like this was definitely really fun for me because I got to try to do something that I would have never in a million years have done on my own. I mean, I definitely would have never bought banana leaves on my own. But rolling everything up and putting it in there and steaming it, not only was it fun, it was easy. And I just want to casually remind you guys, I'm doing all these things for my first time on camera. I'm not really practicing, and so when I mess up big time, you see the big time mess ups. But when it works, it's because it's probably simple enough for you all to try as well. So if you can get your hands on banana leaves, you too could try to make this easily.
Hello everybody, my name is Nayika and I am originally from Haiti, though I currently reside in New York City. The dish that I am so excited to share with you all today is a Haitian dish called Djondjon, or in English, black mushroom rice. Djondjon is a specialty rice in Haiti made with the Djondjon mushroom. Many people usually add lima beans or green peas to this dish to give it some extra texture. It is a savory dish that is often served with seafood or meat sauces. Although the Djondjon mushroom itself is not present in the final product of this dish, it is definitely the star of the show. The Djondjon mushroom is found in northern Haiti and grows during the rainy season. The mushrooms are used to give the rice its iconic black color. Djondjon is a dish that all Haitians know and love. Djondjon is a rare delicacy and is therefore usually reserved for parties and celebrations. It is a dish that's always present when loved ones are together. I love this dish because the possibilities of how it can be enjoyed are endless. One of my favorite ways to enjoy Djondjon is alongside a spicy cabbage slaw called pickles and fried goat. Djondjon is so amazing that honestly you could have it alone if you wanted to. This dish is a good introduction to Haitian cuisine and it is likely to be found at any Haitian restaurant. So whenever you pass by a Haitian restaurant, make sure to stop in and get yourself some Djondjon. I promise you won't regret it.
Okay, I have Haitian black rice, Diri Djondjon, which I have never had, but when I was originally going to do the mushroom episode, I bought these mushrooms, and so they've been sitting here for a while, and I kept being like, no, I'm gonna make this. I finally made it. Hey! And I made it with this cabbage slaw that was super simple to throw together. Whoa. It is so interesting that this, I know, is white rice and it just looks like black forbidden rice. It's always interesting when you have a simple rice preparation where the rice has tons of flavor without having tons of stuff inside of it. Like the individual grains of rice here have so much flavor, and I mean that has to be from this mushroom. And the mushrooms were very tiny and like tangled little webs of mushrooms. And the second the water hit it, everything just turned super black. And when I poured it out, there was all this black water residue left in there, like tons of color coming off of these mushrooms, which was very cool to see. This is the second Haitian dish that I have made. The first one.
My name is Eureka and I am from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. And the combo I want to share with you today is a smoked herring polenta with banana.
My takeaway is that Haitian food has a lot of flavor. I imagine that most of you won't have access to these mushrooms to recreate this dish, but I hope that seeing this inspires you to kind of look into Haitian cuisine a bit more. Since making this and the porridge, I have gone out for Haitian food and loved this episode. So come back for more exciting mushroom things. I did already film it, so I'm curious when you would like to see it. Let me know. Should we do it quickly? Should we let it breathe? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in my next video.